We are back in Scrap Mechanics Survival. I am all alone today. No Wicked here to help me. It's okay, we will have to manage. So we have this amazing thing that does an amazing job of actually getting us scrap wood from logs. The problem I have right now is getting metal is kinda tricky. I have to go out into the world and go, kill people. Well, kill robots, farm them to actually get metal. By the way, I did find a garment box, so getting a clothing bot is something that's going to be very high on my list of desires. I also am building a little home, still making, very slow progress. Still doesn't have, it's just a frame right now, actually, It doesn't have an actual door or anything. It's just here for the time being. We will adjust it as necessary. So what I actually want to do today is I want to do a couple of things. First of all, I want to make the process of getting stuff in this bad boy easier. So I want to actually get a chest, which I do actually have all the materials for that bad boy. We have the large chest. That is exactly what I want to build. So we're going to build it. It takes a minute and a half. The second thing I want to do is I want to actually make a drill to help me craft, to help me actually mine iron more easily. And I also want to, if I have the drill, I'm assuming, we need a bearing. So that is very important. We require a bearing. And I think the electric engine is going to work better than the gas engine. I have plenty of batteries. I'm not sure how we actually get more batteries. I haven't found a way to do that. I did find a bunch of them in the wild, so that is great. But I haven't found a way to actually, craft batteries from scratch. I know there is a shop in the game. I'm assuming you can maybe buy batteries over there. I haven't actually looked for the shop, and that means I don't really know where it is. Yeah, we can make the gasoline. Why can't we make batteries? I hope it's not. I hope they're not finite, because that would kind of suck. But yeah, we'll figure things out, We need the fancy metal. Do we even have enough to make the fancy metal? I do not know. So if we make this, we're going to have enough to make 10 fancy metal. And we need a total of 20, which means we need... Yeah, we actually don't have enough to make what we want here. That is kind of unfortunate. We're going to have to go fight some more robots. And we're so close. We're so close. You know what? We could actually cancel... Cannot cancel items. If we could just have canceled one of them, that would have been fine. Do you have any scrap metal hidden somewhere in our construction here? I don't see it. A little bit unfortunate. So we're gonna have to go fight a little bit more. We need like 5. I think we're just basically literally exactly 5. So killing one robot is gonna give us everything we need. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna go try to find one of these bad boys. We're gonna try and smash him. And then we're gonna come back to our base. And we're gonna try to make the drill happen. Righty, we have this lovely chest. How does this actually work? I'm assuming you place it next to this bad boy. Do we need pipes? I don't think we need pipes. I wouldn't say we need pipes. Oh, it's a big old chest. So if you have a log, ideally, once this gets converted, it's gonna throw it in here. Is it working, though? I'm not sure. Object is busy. Yeah, no kidding. I'm not sure how to actually... I'm guessing it only does it. Maybe we need pipes. Because it doesn't need to have a straight connection. Maybe we actually require pipes. I mean, at least we have a chest here. You can actually just use this to store basically everything we don't need at this very moment. So I think that is what I'm gonna do. It's not ideal. Actually, what we should do instead. I changed my mind. Wait, do we keep the items? Oh my gosh, really? Oh, that's actually dope as heck, dude. I love that. What I'm gonna do instead is... I'm gonna see, does it matter where we put it? I'm not sure which one is the input, which one is the output. I'm assuming, for some reason, that this is the input. Doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, you can actually transport items in the chest here. That is extremely useful. I actually love that. I'm guessing, maybe this is how we do it. Let's see. If you put our scrap metal in here, if you want to make a recipe that has scrap metal as a requirement, it doesn't have the recipe currently available. That's okay. What if we put it on the other side then? Is that gonna work perhaps? Let's see. Place it like this. Now it has it. Alright, so everything that we put in here can actually be used in the recipes. So I'm gonna just load these bad boy up as much as I can. It's gonna be beautiful. Again, we want to have multiples of these, so we gotta get more metal. It's gonna be very important for us. We need the electric engine, of course. Why do these not count? Does it only count things from the chest now? It only counts things from the chest now. Okay, so it can either count things from our inventory, or it can count things from the chest. I'm not a fan of that. That seems a little bit weird. I thought it would combine both inventories into one. But I guess we can work with that. How big is this bad boy? Oh, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty, my dude. All right. I'm gonna get this thing working, hopefully. Please, sir, do not run away. That's the last thing I desire in life. There we go. Go backwards a little bit. So we want to get some scrap wood, right? We want to actually... Can we split stack somehow? Not really. I'll just like take this entire bad boy over here. So I'm gonna use wood. Again, this is gonna be... I don't have Wicked's help here. But end up being a disaster. The thing is, I'm afraid it's gonna be too heavy on the front. So what if I do something like... maybe I shouldn't be using wood. Maybe that's the problem. So... maybe I should be using scrap wood, I mean. Maybe that's a big problem. Maybe we could just like try rearrange it. But I like scrap wood. I kind of like the look of it. I think it looks kind of nice. We're gonna actually put this like this. And then have a thing in here. We're gonna add the bearing. And we're gonna add this bad boy. Is it gonna be too heavy for us? I don't actually know. I mean, something's gonna be okay, right? We're gonna do our best to like make it work just fine. We could connect it to the gas engine. But I don't actually want to connect it to the gas engine right now. That is not part of my plan. Only a few seconds remain. BEA beautiful. Let's get the batteries in here. Let's grab the engine. Thank you very much, sir. We don't really have a good place to put this. Maybe I should like find a way to like rotate this as well. Like left and right. I think that would make sense. Can we like attach a bearing to a button or something? Do we even have... I'm gonna attach the bearing to the seat. What if you do that? Hold on, I wanna see what happens. So, like, that kind of moves the drill, but that's, like, definitely not what I want. So I think this is gonna work. Again, it's not really ideal. And I realize I'm adding, like, so much weight to the front. Keep in mind, we have already a ton of weight in the back. So this is gonna work. We can still turn just fine, right? There's no interruption in service there. Beautiful. Oh, give me my button, dear sir. Let's see. Let's put the button over here. So ideally... we do it like this. And that's gonna turn on the engine. And does the rotation matter? I don't think the rotation matters that much. Did you lose batteries? I don't think I lost batteries. Oh, no. Why is it, why is it working all the time now? Okay, we did it. So I replaced the electric engine with a gas engine. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or if it's bugged or what's most likely that the electric engine doesn't work with the drill the way I thought it would. It's very weird, but we have this contraption now. We can press 1 to drill. So that is going to be exactly what we are going to do. Let's go explore a bit. We'll have a... it hurts a bit faster now as well because we have a better engine on it. Let's go explore a little bit. Let's go find some deposits. I'm gonna go actually towards... oh my god, we're so fast now. It's actually nuts. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. So, I see deposits down there. I also want to see... can this chop down trees? It cannot chop down trees. That makes a lot of sense. So, ideally, we would make a vehicle that maybe has both the saw and the drill. And then, like, a mechanism that flips them around and switches from one to another. It's okay, though. Oh, it's a robot. Hello, sir. Please do not destroy my vehicle. I'd be very displeased. Thankfully, he did not manage to do it. I was quick enough. And we're fine. Alright, how does this actually work? Oh, there's more of them? Oh, that's not okay, dude. I'm not sure if they can destroy my car. I'm hoping they cannot. Hello, sir. Because that would be a disaster. I think that's all of them for now. I don't hear any more of them. By the way, where's your butt? I don't know where his butt flew. Maybe he doesn't drop it always. I think he doesn't drop a ball. I'm not really sure. Right, let's try this now. So if you just ram into it, probably nothing happens. Yes, obviously, nothing happens. If we ram into it, holding 1. Oh my gosh. It's working. It is actually flipping working, dude. Do we have to hammer this out? We hammered this bad boy out. Okay. Weird. Do we have to hammer them out? Because I'd rather not, unless I have to. I'd rather like do everything manually. I'm not sure if it actually will work. I don't think it works. It's kind of tricky. I'm gonna be completely honest, because these things... We can just use our thing. Alright, awesome. By the way, our collector collects things automatically. We don't have to actually pick anything up. We just have to drive over them. It's gonna be a little bit of work. Like, I really would have a hand that actually manages this on its own. But you know what? It's perfectly fine. We can do this. Oh, you know what? I bet we can use this vehicle to kill the big red dude. We just smash into him with this drill and we drill his butt off. Be amazing. That would be so good. Yeah, it takes a while, you know? It's not the best vehicle. The problem right now, the main problem is that we can't actually turn the wheel on the man. Ideally, we would have like another person on a separate wheel that actually controls this thing, so one person can drive, the other one does things on its own. I could also do it all manually, you know, we just need a... I think with a controller we can get that done fairly easily, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. For now, it's more than good enough, it totally works, and doesn't seem to be damaging our vehicle at all, and we have plenty of gas still remaining in our inventory, so, you know, we don't think we're really in a hurry to mess with that too much. We're getting things already, you know, we're getting both metal and stone. I'm assuming we get scrap stone from melting these. Okay, my dude. I wanna try it. I wanna try it! I wanna try it! Does it work? I'm actually not sure if it works. He seems to still be alive. It's kinda hard to aim at him. Oh no. Come on. Oh my gosh. I demolished him. It totally works. I love it. It's not super easy to aim. But we could make a vehicle that's focused entirely on smashing those guys up. I've decided that hammering things out is actually easier and faster than drilling them. By the way, speaking of drilling them, how are we doing over here with our fuel? We have still 6 fuel remaining. I think we started with 7. Over here we started with 10 though. So like this engine is like just demolishing fuel. I'm gonna upgrade it to add more efficiency. I'm assuming that means it's gonna use less fuel, because I'm gonna be using this vehicle a lot, and I want to minimize the amount of fuel I'm using. I'm thinking it should also like increase the amount of fuel that can actually be contained in here. Right? It used to be 10. It's still 10, but it's not great. You know, it does work. All right, let's get back on this bad boy. Just park our butt back, fill her up. So we have mostly stone. We have a couple of metal as well. I'm not sure which metal we get. I'm actually kind of hoping we get scrap, but I'm also hoping we get normal metal. Because if we get scrap metal out of this, that means we can make anything. But if we get normal metal, that means we actually need to kill enemies to get bearings. Of course, it's not that big of a problem. Because, you know, I don't have a problem with killing those dudes. Oh, I also just realized it's going to be kind of inefficient without a chest here, huh? Because it's going to start mashing stone. And it can only contain one item. So we actually really do want to make the chest here. And by making the chest, I think we also maybe need the pipe. Vacuum pump. Suck up water. No. Vacuum pipe corner. I think we do want to build this. Yeah, you can turn all the metal, all the stone, which is fine. Like, we can also use this to make more soil. That's going to be very useful. Well, what do we actually unlock from over here? If you look at this right now, that is, again, it's so annoying that it actually doesn't look at all my resources in my backpack. I really don't like that. Concrete block, that's awesome. That unlocks the entire concrete tree over here, which is lovely. Sand blocks as well. We actually get double the sand. So I think like getting soil, I mean, it's only one soil bag. It's actually not that hard. Really, it's not that hard. We have plenty of soil. Like, that's not our problem at all. But I love to have the knowledge that we can make more soil on demand very easily. Please suck up the metal. He's sucking up the stone first. That's okay. I want to see what we get from the metal. That's kind of one of my goals right now. This is it. This is the moment when we figure out what the hell we get from this. It's just metal. That's okay. That's fine. That does lock us out of some items though. If you look under interactive, that does lock us out of bearings. So we actually want to use a scrap metal to make bearings, switches as well. Maybe there's an alternate recipe for them. All the other ones seem to just use normal metal, so I think it's better that we have normal metal available. I think that is, like, I can't really complain about that. I do hope that this gets fixed for release, that you can actually, like, use both items from your inventory and the chest. Otherwise, it's a little bit annoying. Maybe I'm just gonna, you know, ignore this chest entirely, because if I have to put stuff in the chest every time when I want to craft something anyways, like, what's the point of the chest? I'd rather have the chest over here, next to that area. Actually, you know what? It's the perfect opportunity now. You can pick this bad boy up. You can see if it's actually gonna throw stuff in here. It's up facing now, which I'm not really a fan of. 70. It's not throwing anything out. So I'm assuming, like, maybe it has to be like this to put stuff out. No, it's not storing anything out at all. So I'm assuming we actually need pipes for the chest. You know what? That's perfectly fine. Why can't I, like, put it... There we go. That's perfectly fine, dude. I will invest in some pipes. It'll be fairly easy to actually get them. And we're gonna automate our output. And the idea is we're gonna head out. I actually kind of want to get more than just one of these. I want to kind of maybe get like 2 or 3 on a big truck. We're gonna head out. We're gonna harvest a bajillion resources. We're gonna come back, invest them, and then, you know, slowly over time, we're gonna build our things up. But yeah, I'm gonna just end this video here. This was a very successful episode. Had an awesome time. We finally did some mining, and we can start focusing on building up our base even more in the future. And I know I gotta find the shop. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna have the next episode be all about the shopping. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.